Hi everyone, Brendan here from VL Technology, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about method overloading in Java. Now, let's jump right into it. What is it? So, method overloading is when you have two functions in the same class with different parameters but the exact same name. So, for example, here we have a function named authorize and another function named authorize, and you'll see IntelliJ is not complaining at all because it is perfectly valid to do here. Now, let's just say I want to call authorize now. Uh, so how does it know which one I want? So Java will know which one you want based on the function's method signature. So method signature is the name of the method. Here it's authorize and the type that type of parameter you're passing in. So for example, we've got authorize here and an HTTP GET. So now if I were to call authorize with an HTTP GET object, it would know I want this first authorize, but not the second authorize. But if I were to put a post object in there, it would know I want the second one, but not the first one, because that's how it determines based on its method signature. So it takes name plus parameters, and that equals your method signature, and that's how the compiler can know what you want. So now you might be wondering, does this ever get used in the real world? Is there any real world applications for this at all? Well, let's talk about one. So let's just say, for example, you have a Java app here that needs to communicate with a server. Now, we can't just leave our server unprotected, so we have, let's use a bearer token, for example, as one way to authenticate. So if we're using a bearer token, we'll have a bearer token class and all that, or a token class, and theoretically, that's where this authorization function would be added. And let's just say for reduced maintenance in the future in case anything changes, we would have these authorization classes or authorization functions sitting in a token class. So now if I were to call the token and say, okay, authorize my post request, please, you would put this in here. It would know, okay, you want the post request authorized. It would set the header for the post request. Or say you have a GET request or any type of request that you want to authorize. That's a real world example, and that way in the future if things need to change with how this works, you don't have to go manually throughout your entire project trying to find every time you set a header to authorization and yada yada yada. You just have to go change it in one place. Or technically two or three places if you count these as different places. But anyway, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. Hope this taught you something. Remember to like and subscribe.